a Showtime original Broadway presentation. The following Showtime entertainment special contains mature subject matter. Parents may consider some of the program content unsuitable for children. Parental discretion is advised. This presentation is closed captioned for the hearing impaired.
Ma'am?
Sowing seeds of gladness, sowing for our Savior. Bringing in the seed.
Ma'am?
Yes?
Your backyard, ma'am. I could rake it up. I could burn any trash you got. You got some wood, I could fix your fence.
Good gracious, nobody works today. It's Labor Day.
I guess my stomach didn't know it was Labor Day.
Are you hungry? Oh, don't be embarrassed. Come on in, I can fix you some breakfast.
Not unless I clean up your yard.
All right. But first you eat.
Here.
It's a beautiful Labor Day morning. This is the voice of the heartland. You can reach for a star and hold it in your hand.
Oh, man, why don't you dry your stupid hair over somebody else?
Why don't you read your stupid book under somebody else? My, it's hot and still today. Takes so long to dry. Next summer, I'm just gonna cut it all off.
Oh, Madge.
There'll be a lot less trouble.
I don't know what gets into you sometimes.
Oh, she's just talking. The way she primps and fusses, you'd think she was the Queen of Sheba.
Oh, if you fuss with yourself a little, you'd have a date for the picnic tonight.
Well, I don't want any of the crazy boys in this town to take me anywhere.
Beggars can't be choosers.
You shut up.
Now, that was mean. They'll be dancing at the pavilion tonight. Millie ought to have a date, too.
Alan said he'd try and find her a date. All she has to do is dress up and act decent.
Oh, I'll dress and act the way I want to. And if you don't like it, you know what you can do. Matt, knock it off.
Did an old maid schoolteacher break up this squabble?
Morning, Rosemary.
It's too pretty a day for that.
Morning, Miss Sidney.
The mail in yet?
It's a holiday.
Oh, that's right, I forgot. I thought there might be a letter from that man I met at the high school picnic last spring. Been wanting to marry me ever since. Nice man and a pack of fun. But I don't have time for any of them when they start getting serious on me.
What about Howard?
Howard Bevins is just a friend boy, not a boyfriend.
Oh, you school teachers are mighty independent.
Shoot, I lived this long without a man. I don't see what's to keep me from getting on without one.
I bet you never had cherry pie for breakfast before.
No, man. Never did. Well, I'll clean up the yard now.
Well, you just had a big breakfast. Wouldn't you like to rest first?
Works good for my digestion, ma'am. I was figuring on looking up this friend of mine lives in this town. I was in college with him.
You look like a college man. You're gonna be awful hot in that jacket. Why don't you take it off?
Well, ma'am, my shirt's awful dirty.
Oh, well, take it off and I'll wash it for you while you burn the trash.
You don't think anybody'd mind?
Well, of course not. You're a man. What's the difference?
Yeah.
That's my mother. She lives upstairs. She's an invalid. She's, very old.
Sure, well, older folks need a lot of care, man.
All right, Mama!
Hey, you stupid, are you trying to knock the house down?
Go back to bed.
Don't blow your nose.
Hey, tell your pretty sister to come down here. It's no fun looking at you, goon face.
Hey, you take that back, you little bastard.
Ooh, listen to goon face. She cusses just like a man.
Tell her to take that back, Mother!
Ah, look at Miss
Don't
Tarzan.
call me good face.
Look at Miss Tarzan.
Making all this noise.
Morning, Madge.
Hello, Bomber.
Hope I didn't wake you up or anything.
Of course not.
Hey, Madge. A bunch of us guys are chipping in on this hot rod. I get it every Friday night.
Well, don't expect me to come running out of the house every time you honk the horn.
Yeah, Alan Benson sends her flowers every time they go out.
Well, I can't send you flowers, baby. But I could send you.
Listen to him bragging.
Come on, Madge. Let me take you out some night after Benson brings you home.
That wouldn't be fair to Alan, now would it? You go steady.
Don't you know what steady means, stupid?
Yeah. I seen you riding around in his Cadillac like he was a duchess or something. Why do good-looking girls always got to be so stuck on themselves?
I'm not stuck on myself.
Well, let me take you out some night then.
Bomber?
Come on. We'll get a couple cans of beer.
Oh, Bomber, leave her alone.
Come on, Madge. Give a guy a break.
Bomber, leave her alone.
Hey, on your way, lover boy.
Who are you?
Difference does that make? I'm tougher than you.
Well, I'm late on my route.
Yeah! Go on and peddle your papers, goon face.
Good girl.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Hey, kid, you got a smoke?
Yeah. Yeah. You working for Mrs. Potts?
Yeah. He's doing some jobs around the yard.
She give you breakfast?
Millie. I don't want to try to stress on you now, dear. Oh, was there something you wanted, young man?
Just loafing, ma'am.
This is a very busy day for us. We have no time to loaf.
You the mother?
Yes. I'm going to speak to Helen Potts about taking in another tramp.
I don't see why he's a tramp just because Mrs. Potts gave him breakfast.
Takes in every Tom, Dick, and Harry.
He wasn't doing any harm.
Bet he'd like to. Did you call Alan this morning?
No, I haven't had time.
Well, he's coming by pretty soon to take us swimming.
Madge, tell him they're expecting a big crowd down at the park this evening, so he better reserve us a table. And tell him to get one near the river now, close to a Dutch oven.
I think I'm being bossy.
Oh, Alan doesn't mind if a woman's bossy.
Whenever I hear that train coming into town, I always get such a feeling of excitement inside.
Whenever I hear it, I tell myself that someday I'm gonna get on that train and I'm gonna go to New York.
That train only goes as far as Tulsa.
Well, in Tulsa, I could catch another one.
I like to pretend it's the super chief. And maybe some wonderful person is getting off here just by accident. And he'll come into the dime store for something. And he'll see me behind the counter, and he'll study me very strangely. And then he'll decide that I'm just the person they're looking for in Washington for an important job in the espionage department. Or maybe he wants me for some great medical experiment that will save the whole human race.
Those things don't happen in dime stores. Millie, would you take the milk in, please? And the paper? Millie. You and Alan have a good time on your date last night?
Uh-huh.
What'd you do?
I went over to his house and listened to some records.
And then what'd you do?
Well, we drove over to Cherry Vale and we had some barbecue.
Does Alan ever get romantic?
Sometimes when we drive over to Cherry Vale, we park by the river.
You let him kiss you? After all, you've been going together all summer.
Well, of course I let him.
Does he ever want to go beyond kissing?
Oh, Mom.
What? I'm your mother. These things have to be discussed. Well, does he?
Yes.
Does he get mad when you won't let him?
No.
He doesn't.
He doesn't get mad.
Do you like it when he kisses you?
Yes.
You don't sound very enthusiastic.
What do you want me to do? Pass out every time Alan puts his arm around me?
No, you don't have to pass out, but I think you could at least...
What?
Nothing. Pat, you know it'd be awful nice to be married to Alan. You'd live in comfort the rest of your life. Have charge accounts at all the stores. Belong to the country club.
Mom, I don't feel right with those people.
Why not? Your grandfather was in the state legislature. You're as good as they are.
I know, Mom, but all Alan's friends talk about is college and trips to Europe. I feel left out.
Nonsense. A girl as pretty as you doesn't ever have to
How good
feel...
is it just to be pretty?
Oh, what a question. Pretty things are rare in this world.
But what good are they? Maybe I'll get tired of only being looked at.
Madge, listen. A pretty girl doesn't have long. Just a few years when she's the equal of kings. She can walk out of a shanty like this and go live in a palace with a husband who's going to spend his life making her happy. Because once, she was young and pretty. Now, if she loses that chance, she just might as well throw all this prettiness away.
I'm only 18.
And next summer you'll be 19, then 20, then 21, then 40.
Oh, Mom, you don't have to be morbid.
Madge, you're not going to have many more opportunities like this picnic. You better get busy.
Busy what?
Here, go slip into this.
Everybody around here gets to dress up and go places except me.
That's because you don't like boys.
Well, all boys care about is what somebody wears.
They also care about how a girl looks, and how she acts, and a lot of times how she smells.
You shut up.
Madge.
She's always complaining that she doesn't have any friends. But she smells so bad. People don't want to be near her.
Well, Lottie-da, Madge is the pretty one. But she's so dumb they almost had to burn the schoolhouse down to get her out of it.
That is not so.
Pa, you couldn't even pass Miss Sydney's course in shorthand.
Millie. I hit 2 in the last semester.
Oh, yeah. Now you gotta work at the dime store.
Millie, you are a goon.
Man, you slut! I'll kill you!
Girl, now, don't. What was the neighbor's fame?
Nobody calls me a goon and gets away with it.
You called her worse names.
Yeah, but it doesn't hurt what names I call her. She's a pretty one, so names don't bother her.
Poor Millie.
All I ever hear is poor Millie. Poor Millie won herself a scholarship for 4 whole years of college.
A girl like Millie can need confidence in other ways.
Mom?
What?
You love Millie more than me?
Of course not.
Well, why do you act as if you did?
Don't you ever say anything like that to me. You listen to me. Oh. When you were born, we didn't know how to hold in our joy. We laughed and cried and planted that peach tree out in the front yard and sent out announcements. Then when you got older, your dad used to carry you around on his shoulder for this whole neighborhood to see. He just thought the sun rose and set in you. When Millie came, it was different.
Why?
Because your dad wasn't home a lot of the time. He found other things. The night she was born, he was with a bunch of his wild friends at a roadhouse. And then one day, he just walked out of here and never came back. Oh, Madge, if I ever seem to favor Millie, maybe it's because I'm trying to make it up to her. All those golden years you had and she didn't. Worked hard for you girls, both of you.
Oh, Mom,
I don't ask anything. I just don't want it to happen to you. That's why when I talk to you about Alan.
Anyway, you love Dad.
Everybody loved your father. But our life, it takes more than love to keep people happy.
Ma'am, is it all right with you if I start a fire?
What?
Well, the nice lady said it was hot enough already. Maybe you'd object. How about it, ma'am? You mind a little fire?
No, I don't mind.
I didn't think you would.
He's got no shame. Just moves right in whether you want him to or not.
I knew you wouldn't like him, Mom, when I first saw him.
Do you?
I don't like him or dislike him. I just wonder what he's like.
I know what he's like.
Madge, could I use your manicure set just for kicks?
If you promise not to get it messy, Millie.
We'll be back for lunch today, Mrs. Owens. There's a back-to-school luncheon down at the hotel for the new girls on the faculty. I smell smoke.
Oh, Helen Potts is having her leaves burned. Smells sort of good, don't you think?
Who is the young man?
Nothing no good. Helen Potts took in.
He's working over there naked as an Indian.
Oh, Millie, get back here.
Oh, gee whiz, Mom, I go swimming and those boys aren't wearing half as much as he is now.
Swimming is different. Oh, look at him showing off.
Who does he think is interested?
What's that you're rubbing in?
Poncella 3-way tissue cream. Makes a good base for your makeup.
Article in the Reader's Digest about some woman got skin poisoning using all those face creams.
Harriet Bristol. She's the American history teacher. She got a hold of some of that beauty clay last winter. It darn near took her skin off. All we girls thought she had leprosy.
Madge?
What?
How do you do your left hand?
You were nice to people. Maybe people would do something nice for you. Millie, come on up. I'll do it.
You got a bow, Millie?
No.
Oh, you can't kid me. Girls don't paint their fingernails without a reason.
Flo, you gonna need the clothesline this morning?
No.
Hi.
How do you do?
I'm hanging up the clothes, Mama. I'll be right back.
Helen, she told me sometimes she has to get up 3 times a night. Take her mama to the bathroom.
Why doesn't you just put her in an old lady's home?
Nobody'll have her. She's too mean.
She must be mean if what you told me is true.
It is true. Helen and the Potts boy ran off and got married that very day her mother caught her had that marriage annulled.
She's Mrs. Potts in name only.
Sometimes I think she keeps the boy's name just to defy the old lady.
Hi, Ellen! Oh, boy, I'm going to get my suit.
See if Madge is decent. Morning.
Morning, Mrs. Owens. Miss Sidney.
Hello.
Hi, Alan.
Hello.
Well, have you girls seen that handsome young man I got working for me?
Handsome.
Helen Potts, I wish you'd stop taking in all sorts of riffraff.
Well, he isn't riffraff. He's been to college.
Oh, college. Begs for breakfast.
He's working for his breakfast. Alan, sitting near you at the university. I told him you might be by.
Who?
Hey, Ellen, we gonna go swimming?
You bet.
Alan, why don't you just go on up and see Madge? Just holler from the bottom of the stairs first.
Okay. Hey, Delilah.
Millie.
Delilah.
You think Alan's gonna marry Madge?
I really hadn't thought much about it.
Lord, it's hot and still this time of year. When it gets like this, I'd welcome a good cyclone, even if it blew everything away.
Oh, not me.
Well, you look at him. He lifts that wash tub like it was just so much tissue paper. I'm visiting Flo, Mama. You don't need me.
What'd you feed him?
Biscuits.
Oh, Helen Potts, you went to all that trouble.
Well, he was so hungry. I gave him ham and eggs and all the hot coffee he could drink. And then he saw a piece of cherry pie in the icebox. He wanted that, too.
Sounds to me like Mrs. Potts has got herself a new boyfriend.
I don't think that's very funny.
Oh, shoot, Mrs. Potts, I'm just a tease.
I can sit over there on my own porch. I don't like for the neighbors to see me sitting there all alone. I like to sit over here where there's young people coming and going.
Oh, Mrs. Potts, if I said anything to offend you.
Oh, look, bride and groom. Bride and groom. How'd it feel, Madge? The dress, I mean.
Oh, I love it, Mom. It's a little tight.
Isn't Madge the pretty one?
What you reading, Millie?
Oh, it's a wonderful book called The Ballad of the Sad Cafe.
Mrs. Owens, you let your daughters read filthy books like that?
Filthy.
Everyone in it is some sort of a degenerate.
That's not
It
so.
was banned from the library.
I don't read much.
Millie, give me that book.
No.
Mrs. Owens, that book is on the reading list at college.
Oh, well, what's a person to believe?
Well, those college professors don't have any morals.
Where Millie comes by her taste, I'll never know.
Some of the pictures she has above her bed scare me.
Those pictures are by Picasso, and he's a great artist.
A woman with 7 eyes. Very pretty.
Well, art does not have to be pretty.
Helen!
Oh, I gotta see what it was.
No, don't go. He must have had a gun.
That guy looks just like... No.
Helen, stay here. Your mother's old. She has to go soon anyway.
What happened out here, young man?
I don't know, ma'am. I just lit this and the whole thing went up.
Oh, what a shame. She's going to have to do her whole wash over again.
Was that bottle in it?
Oh. Yeah, I guess so, man.
Well, I was a bad girl.
What is it?
I threw a new bottle of cleaning fluid into the trash this morning.
Oh, Helen. You're not the limit. Oh, Madge, let's go inside and finish this.
I've got to be getting dressed.
Millie! Honey, come and help me. The young man ran right through the clothesline trying to get to the fire.
Madge will be right out. Would you just wait out here for her?
Sure.
You go on, young man. We'll take care of this.
I'm awful sorry, ma'am. I didn't mean to...
Oh, that's all right. Millie will help me.
It is! Hey, kid. Hal Carter! Hey! Whoa! How you doing?
Where did you come from?
Around. How's the old outboard motor? You want to ride? All gassed up? Watch it. All right, brothers. Who's waking? Who's blinking? wake up the whole fraternity.
Hey, you can still dodge a few tacklers.
Well, you look pretty good yourself, pal.
When did you get into town?
This morning on a freight.
Well, why didn't you come and see me right away?
Oh, well, I didn't want to walk in your old man's country club looking like a bum, you know? I thought I'd pick up some change, get myself a new shirt.
Wouldn't have made any difference.
Well,
Hal Carter.
Yeah.
Where you been all these years?
Well, let's see. I was back home for a while. I was working in the film station. And then I was in the Army.
Oh, yeah? How long?
Oh, till I got out.
You know, last time I saw you, you were on your way to Hollywood, be a big movie hero.
Oh, that.
Now, what do you mean, oh, that? Isn't that why I loaned you $100?
Yeah, I was gonna have me a big career. They was gonna call me Brush Carter.
Oh, well, what happened, Brush?
Well, they took a bunch of pictures, you know, with my shirt off, looking real rugged, and then they put me in these tight pants, boy, fit me down here like a glove, in this big old hat with a plume on it, and they had me making with the sword play. Touché, mug! It was crazy. The only problem, though, was my teeth.
Your teeth?
Uh-huh. You see, out in Hollywood, you got to have a certain kind of teeth or they can't use you. Don't ask me why. So this babe said they was going to have to pull all my teeth and put in new ones, and naturally, you got a smoke on you?
Wait a minute. What babe?
The babe that got me the screen test. Well, she wasn't a babe, exactly. She was kind of beat up, but not bad.
Same old Hal.
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
I came to see you.
Yeah? Why?
Well, you see, after Hollywood took me a job on a ranch in Nevada. Now, you'd have been proud of me, Benson. I was in bed every night, 10 o'clock. I was up every morning at 6. No liquor, no babes. I saved up $200.
Oh, you came to pay me back.
Yeah, I was gonna, but I got rolled.
Rolled? Mm-hmm. You?
Mm-hmm. You see, I was hitching to Texas with this big oil deal, you know, and I got about as far as Phoenix when these two babes come rolling up in this big yellow convertible, and this one babe, she slams on the brakes and she hollers, "Get in, stud!" Well, I got in. It was crazy, Benson. They had a shaker full of martinis right there in the car.
No. Now, are you two boys talking over old times?
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's for next door. For the picnic this evening?
Mm-hmm.
I've been promising to him for weeks. Millie helped me ice it.
Ma'am, you got any more work for me?
No, thank you. I feel more than paid for the breakfast.
Say, you don't suppose there's any place where I could wash up, do you?
Oh, yeah, we got a shower in the basement. Come on, I'll show you.
Turn on the hot water, Millie. He'll be there in a minute.
Okay.
Okay, so they had a shaker full of martinis right there in the car.
And this one dame was smoking the weed.
No.
Benson, you would not believe what these two babes started doing to me.
Were they good looking?
What do you care?
It makes the story more interesting. Tell me everything you did, exactly.
Yeah, well, you know me, Benson. I'm an agreeable guy.
Sure.
So when these two babes pulled up from this big old tourist cabin, you know, I said, okay, girls, if I got to pay for the ride, well, you know, they must have thought I was Superman.
You mean both of them?
Sure.
Oh, shoot, nothing like that ever happens to me.
And finally I said, okay, girls, let's get going. And this one dame on the weed, she sticks a gun in my back. And she says, this party is going on until we say it's over, Buck. You'd have thought she was Humphrey Bogart.
What happened?
Well, finally I passed out. And when I came to, two babes were gone, so was my $200. And I told the police about it. They didn't believe me. They said they thought my whole story was wishful thinking. How you like that?
Jeez.
Well, I'm telling you, Benson, women are getting desperate. Well, I did it, you know. I thought to myself, what's a poor bastard like me ever gonna do? Well, it was when I thought of you, Benson.
Me?
In school. You know how you never cut classes? You always understood the lectures. You even took notes. You had everything under control. Well, what's so funny?
The hero of the campus, and he envied me.
Oh, yeah, big hero. Between the goalposts.
I wouldn't even try. Of course, I got a bigger kick getting you out all those crazy scrapes than you did getting into them.
You're the only guy in the whole fraternity who ever treated me like a human being, Benson.
Nah.
Those other snobs always watching to see which fork I use.
You just imagined that.
In a pig's eye.
You're no worse than anybody else.
Yeah?
But your father drinks, so what? It happens in the best of families.
No more. He went on his last bender.
Your father?
Yeah. Police scraped him up off the sidewalk and he died in jail.
I'm sorry to hear that, Hal.
Yeah, well, old lady wouldn't even cough up the dough for the funeral, you know? Had to bury him in Pauper's Row.
What happened to the filling station?
Oh, well, he left it to me in a will, but the old lady wanted it so bad, she's gonna have him declared insane, so just let her have it. Who needs it?
Yeah.
So I was thinking, maybe you and your old man between you know, you might be able to come up with a job.
Well, what kind of job, Hal?
What kind of jobs you got?
What'd you have in mind?
Well, something in a nice little office, you know, where I wear a tie and I got a sweet little secretary and I'm talking on the telephone about enterprises.
Enterprises.
Look, Benson, I got to get someplace in this world. I just got to. I always had a feeling if I had a chance, boy, I could just set the whole world on fire.
Maybe you could, Hal. But before you get to be president of a company, you gotta work hard and be a little patient.
Yeah. Something I got to learn, you know. Patience.
I worked at those grain elevators one summer, scooping wheat.
You're kidding me.
Dad wanted me to learn the business from the bottom up.
Yeah?
Yeah. I never thought I'd get the grain out of my ears. But I got hard as a rock.
Oh, that's right.
Our company can always use men. I'll talk to Dad about it.
Oh, great. Oh, that's great. Oh, yeah. Yes. Oh. Where's that shot?
Isn't he a nice young man?
Rosemary, let's get going, girl. Don't want to be late. You are going to love Rosemary. She is a pack of fun.
Irma Cronkite, what are you saying about me?
Oh, Rosemary Sidney.
Irma Cronkite.
Oh,
Rosemary Sidney.
Irma, how was your vacation? Oh, I worked like a slave.
Oh.
But I had fun, too. I don't care if I never get that master's. I'm not going to be a slave all my life.
She's been telling me about all those wicked times she had in New York.
And not at Teachers College, if I may add.
I'll tell you all about
I'll
it.
be right down.
Good morning. Nice morning, isn't it?
Yes, yes. Mom, can I go swimming?
Well, who'll help me fix lunch? I have a million things to do.
You wouldn't kill Millie if she ever did any cooking.
No, but it might kill the rest of us.
Is this a private party I'm crashing?
Oh.
Why, you're dressed.
It's my new back-to-school outfit. I got it in Kansas City. Paid $12.50 for the hat.
You school teachers sure do have nice things.
We don't have to ask anyone when we want to get them either.
Kid, this is Christine Schoenwalder.
They're taking Mabel Fremont's place.
In feminine hygiene.
How do you do, Christine? Come meet Mrs.
Been a
Owens.
hot summer, Miss Owens.
Oh, terrible, terrible.
I'm delighted to know you, Christine. Welcome back, Irma. Hi,
Mrs. Owens, this is Christine Schoenwalder.
Well, hello there.
Are you
Welcome
working
to
down
town.
there?
Yes.
Yes, she took a job downtown this summer just to keep busy.
Millie! Mrs. Owens, I'd like you to meet a friend of mine, Hal Carter. Hal is a fraternity brother.
A fraternity bro. Really? Oh, well, any friend of Alan's is a friend of ours.
Oh, well, thank you, ma'am. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. How do you do?
Oh, yes, yes.
Yes. Hello. Hi there.
We've met.
Yes, indeed we have.
Say, Hal, don't you have a shirt?
Oh, well, I washed it for him. It isn't dry yet.
Yeah. Yeah, it was all sweaty.
Girls, we better get a hustle on.
Tell him about what happened in New York, kid.
Well, I went to the Stork club.
How did you get to the stork club?
See, there was this fella in my educational statistics.
I knew there was a man in it.
Now, girl, it was nothing serious. He was just a good sport, that's all. We made a bet that whoever made the lowest grade on the final would take the other to the stork club, and I lost. Come on. Olive's driving.
Should think they'd smother in all those clothes.
Say, Hal, would you like to go swimming?
Yeah, why not?
Flo, let's ask that young man to go on the picnic with us. Give me a date for Millie.
Oh, that's right. But no,
Young
Helen,
man,
Helen.
Young man, Flo and I are giving a Labor Day picnic for the young people this evening at the park. Now, why don't you come along and be an escort for Millie?
A picnic?
Uh-huh.
Gee, man, I don't feel right barging in like that.
Oh, picnics aren't any fun without lots and lots of young people.
Say, Hal,
Appreciate,
I want you to meet Madge.
Oh, we met already. That is, we saw each other.
yeah, we saw each other.
Hal notices every beautiful girl.
Alan.
Well, you're the most beautiful girl in town, aren't you? Chamber of Commerce voted her Queen of Niwala last year.
What?
Niwala. That's Halloween spelled backwards.
Oh, great. Good for you.
They have this really big coronation ceremony every year down at Memorial Hall.
Yeah, Madge had to sit through the whole ceremony till they put this dumb crown on her head.
Oh, is that right?
I got awfully tired.
Yeah.
The Kansas City Star ran color photographs in the Sunday magazine.
Everybody thought I was going to get real conceited,
Uh-huh.
but I didn't.
You didn't? Good. Don't do that.
It'll be pretty hard to get conceited about those pictures. The color got all blurred, and they printed my mouth right in the middle of my forehead.
Oh, gee, that's too bad.
Well, come on, let's go swimming. I'll race you to the car. Come on.
Yeah, okay. Oh, wait. Didn't your sister cook for this?
No, Madge has to stay and cook lunch.
What do you mean, she cooked?
Well, yeah. She cooks and sews and does all those stupid things that women do. Now, come on.
Okay. On your mark.
On my mark.
You set?
Set.
Go!
Alan,
Yes,
how did a boy like him ever get into college?
on a football scholarship.
Oh.
Oh, he set spectacular records in a little high school down in Arkansas.
But a fraternity, don't those boys have more breeding?
Well, fraternities like to pledge big athletes for the publicity, and Hal could have been All-American
Well, there, you see? An All-American.
if he'd only studied.
Was he popular with the other boys?
Well, they were pretty rough on him, Mrs. Owens. You know, when I first met him, I couldn't stand him either, the way he swaggered all over the place and bragged about everything. And then I found out he's done most of the things he says he's done. He's a real character.
You like him now?
Oh, sure. Hal's really a nice guy. We roomed together before he flunked out. You wouldn't believe some of the things he was up against as a kid.
Is he wild?
Oh, no. Not really. Mrs. Owens, if you'd rather he didn't come.
No.
Oh, no, that's all right. Alan, does he drink?
Mrs. Owens, Hal pays attention to me. I'll see that he behaves.
I just don't want anything to happen to Millie.
Mom, Millie can take care of herself.
Yeah.
I guess so. All right, come on, Helen.
Oh.
Oh, dear, why can't things be simple?
Alan? What's bothering you?
Nothing?
What is it, Alan?
I wasn't going to tell you till tonight. I may have to go away for a while.
Go away?
Sales branch in Philadelphia. It's important I spend some time there. I don't know. 6 months or a year. It's suddenly become a big issue with my father. Can't be postponed. He says it's time I learned something about sales. I don't understand it. Why wasn't it time last year?
You didn't know me last year.
Why, has Dad been rude to you or something?
Oh, no. Your father's always very polite with me. Extremely polite.
He's constantly telling me what a charming young lady you are.
Well, miss you a lot.
I haven't said I'm going.
Benson?
What's the matter, Hal? Can't you stand to see anyone else kiss a pretty girl?
What the hell?
Hey, will you watch your language?
Alan, it's all right.
I'm sorry.
What's the trouble?
Look, Alan, I ain't never been on a picnic before.
Not even as a kid?
Nope.
That's impossible. Everybody's been on a picnic.
Not me. I never went on picnics. I was always too busy stealing milk bottles and shooting craps, you know?
No, well, you went on the steak fries in the fraternity, didn't you?
Yeah. Look what those turned out to be.
Well, Mrs. Potts' picnic won't be quite so primitive.
Well, that's what I mean. I wouldn't know how to behave around a bunch of women.
Yes, you would.
No, these are nice women. What if I say the wrong word? What if my stomach growls?
You're a psycho. Go on, I'll be there in a minute.
Hurry it up now, will you?
Madge. After the picnic tonight, let's get away from the others.
All right, Alan.
Take a boat out on the river. I want to see if you look real in the moonlight.
Alan, don't say that.
Why not?
Because I'm real, all right.
I don't care if you're real or not. You're the most beautiful thing I ever saw.
Just the same, I'm real.
See you tonight.
Alan. Go.
Madge, come on in now, dear.
All right. I'm coming. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Millie Owens. Ernie's waiting for the rest of the guys in the band to practice. They're gonna play it out at the park tonight. I don't see why you couldn't have helped us in the kitchen. I had to dress for the ball.
I had to make the potato salad, and stuff the eggs, and make 3 dozen bread and butter sandwiches.
Well, I had to bathe and dust my limbs with powder and slip into my frock.
Did you clean out the bathtub?
Yes, I cleaned out the bathtub. Madge, how do I look? Now tell me the truth.
You look very pretty. I always knew you could. Come here.
Well, I feel sort of funny.
You look wonderful in the dress. You can keep it if you want to.
Thanks. Hey, Madge, how do you talk to boys?
You just talk, silly.
Well, how do you think of things to say?
I don't know. You just say whatever comes into your head.
Well, supposing nothing ever comes into my head.
You talked with him all right this morning.
Well, Yeah, but now I got a date with him. It's different.
You're crazy.
Well, I think he's a big show-off. You should have seen him this morning on the high diving board. He's doing all these real graceful swan dives, a 2.5 gainer, a backflip. Kids stood around clapping. He just ate it up.
I think I'll paint my toenails tonight. And wear sandals.
Well, and he was bragging all afternoon about how he used to be a deep-sea diver off of Catalina Island.
Honest?
Yeah. And he says he used to make hundreds of dollars doing parachute jumps out of balloons. You believe it?
Well, I don't see why not.
Well, you never hear Alan bragging that way.
Alan never jumped out of a balloon.
I think he's girl crazy, too.
You think every boy you see is something horrible.
Well, Alan took us to the Hi-Ho for Cokes after swimming, and there was this gang of girls sitting there in the back booth. Juanita Badger and her gang. And Madge, when they saw him, they started giggling and tee-heeing and saying all sorts of crazy things. And then Juanita comes up to me and whispers, "I just think he's the cutest thing I ever saw. Hee." Is he, Madge?
Oh, I wouldn't say he's the cutest thing I ever saw.
Yeah, Juanita Badger's just an old floozy. When she goes to the movies, she sits in the back row so the boys that come in will see her and sit down next to her. One time, she and Rubberneck Krause were asked by the management to leave, and they weren't just kissing, neither.
I never even speak to Juanita Badger.
You think he'll like me?
If you give him half a chance, he will.
I don't really care, I just wonder.
Why ask me all the questions, huh? You're supposed to be the smart one.
Not when it comes to boys. I'm absolutely ignorant when it comes to boys.
Now I tell myself I have 2 beautiful daughters.
Don't be quiet, Mom.
Doesn't she look pretty, Madge?
She's been picking her nose.
Oh, Madge. She just doesn't want anyone to be pretty except her.
Oh, you're just saying I'm pretty because you're my mom.
Well, that doesn't mean it isn't true. Go show Helen Potts how sweet you look. Go on. Yeah.
Here comes Millie Owens, the great beauty of all times. Here comes La Belle Millie. Be prepared to swoon when you see her.
I don't know what possessed me to let Helen Potts ask that young hoodlum to take Millie to the picnic.
How?
Yes, Hal, or whatever his name is, left every town in the place black as dirt.
It wouldn't hurt anyone just to be nice to him.
Madge, listen, if there's any drinking tonight, I want you to put a stop to it.
I'm not going to be a wet blanket.
Well, don't you think it's time you started getting ready? Don't spend all night admiring yourself in front of the mirror.
Mom, don't make fun of me.
Now, you shouldn't object to being kidded if it's well meant.
Can I wear my new dress?
No, I made that to wear to dances this fall. Go on, Madge.
I will.
We've brought home your wayward girl, Miss Owens.
Oh, did you girls have a nice party?
Oh, well, it wasn't a real party. Each girl paid for her own lunch, and then we played bridge all afternoon.
Rosemary, Howard called.
He did.
Who cares?
But, food's good at the hotel, isn't it?
Not very. But they serve it to you nice, with honest-to-goodness napkins. Lord, I hate paper napkins.
I had a French fried pork chop. Mostly fat. What'd you girls have?
I had the stuffed peppers.
I had the southern fried chicken.
I had pot roast of veal.
There was only one little hunk of meat in it. Why, all we girls at her table made her call the waiter and complain.
Well, I should hope so.
Good for you. Well, I thought by now that somebody might have noticed my new dress. Well, Well, I was going to say
Do you remember that satin back crepe I had last year?
Don't tell me.
Mama remodeled it for me while I was at Columbia. I felt like I had a brand new outfit. But nobody said anything all afternoon.
It's so chic.
Well, we better run along, Christine. Rosemary has a date. We'll be by to walk you to school in the morning. Don't be late, first day.
Girl, I want to tell you, in one afternoon, I feel I've known you my whole life.
I look upon you as an old friend already.
Rosemary, you better hurry if you're going to change.
Shoot, I don't have to change for Howard.
Miss Sydney, would you mind terribly if I borrowed some of your Shalimar?
Help yourself.
Thank you.
Madge thinks too much about the boys, Mrs. Owens.
Madge?
I never knew Millie could look so pretty. It's a miracle, that's what it is. You know, it's just like that Betty Grable movie. Where was that, Lana Turner? Oh, well. Well, anyway, she played the part of the secretary to this really very important businessman, and she wore glasses, and she did her hair real plain, and the men just didn't take any notice of her at all. And then one day, she took off her glasses, and her boss wanted to marry her right off. I told Millie all the boys were just going to fall right in love with her.
You got a date tonight, Millie?
Yes, I'm sorry to say.
Oh, Flo.
Who's it with, Millie? You can tell your Aunt Rosemary.
Hal.
Who?
Hal. Oh, that young man over at Helen's. He turned out to be a friend of Helen's.
Oh, him.
Well, Helen Potts, have you baked another cake?
Well, an old lady like me, if she wants any attention at all from the young men at a picnic, the only thing she can do is bake a cake.
Oh, Helen.
You know, I think people only plan picnics to give themselves a chance to let something exciting and romantic happen in their lives.
Such as what?
Well, I don't know. That's what makes it so exciting. You know, Flo, a day like today reminds me of when I was a girl. I've been thinking about things today that I haven't thought about in years.
Now, Helen.
Flo, you don't know what it's meant to me, living here next door to you and watching you two girls grow up. It's really made it all easier.
Now, Helen. You know what Madge said to me today? She said, well, Mother, what good is it being pretty?
Oh.
Millie makes me furious. Every time she takes a bath, she fills up the whole tub. Now there isn't any hot water for me at all.
You should have thought of that earlier.
It's him! It's him, too! Oh, Howard.
He's been drinking. I'm not going out with him.
Hi, Howard.
Howdy, ladies. Mrs. Owens?
Hello there, Howard.
Well, you sure look nice, Rosemary.
It seems to me you might have left your coat on.
Oh, no, it's too darn hot for that, even if it is September. Good evening, Madge.
Hi, Howard.
How are things over in Cherryvale, Howard?
Oh, business is good. Back to school, everybody's buying.
Well, when business is good, it's good for everybody.
Hi, Howard.
Hey, Millie. Wow, she's a good-looking kid. I never realized that before.
Mom, what time did you say the guys were coming by again?
5:30. You've asked me that a dozen times. Here's Alan now.
You know, Flo, one of these days, you're going to be riding around that big old Cadillac.
Here, now come in.
Everyone ready?
Just come on in and sit down.
I brought both cars. The trunk and the Cadillac won't hold everything. Whatever's left over, Hal and Millie can drive out in the Ford. Hi, beautiful.
Oh, hi, Alan.
Madge, shouldn't you be getting dressed?
Hal's parking the Ford.
Is he a safe driver?
Hal?
Besson, look, I'm a big man, you know. I'm a lot huskier than you are. I cannot wear your jacket.
Take it off. Yeah?
Yeah, okay. Good.
I like to see a man comfortable.
Oh, boy. There ain't nothing like feeling loose, you know? I never could wear another man's clothes. You see, I'm kind of beefy through the shoulders. I should have all my clothes tailor-made.
Hey, Hercules. You met Mrs. Owens.
Yeah.
And I believe you met Mrs. Potts this morning.
Oh, she's my best gal.
While you were swimming,
Uh-huh.
I made a Lady Baltimore cake.
You know, this little lady took pity on me when I was practically starving. You see, I ran into some problems on my way here. A couple characters robbed me every cent I had. You see, these two broads...
And this is Rosemary Sidney, Hal. Miss Sidney teaches typing and shorthand in the high school.
I'm just an old maid school teacher.
Well, I have every respect for school teachers, man. It's a lot of hard work.
And not much pay.
And this is Howard Bevins, Hal. Mr. Bevins is a friend of Miss Sidney.
I run a little shop over in Cherryvale. Notions, novelties, school supplies. You and Alan drive over sometime. Get acquainted.
Oh, well, we'll come visit you as soon as we can fit it into our schedule, sir.
It's right across the river. It's the store next to the bank. I live upstairs, just one big room, but it's big enough for me and my 21-inch TV set. I bought a refrigerator last month, so I'm telling the landlady that I want a new lease.
Hey, kid. Whoa, look at you. You got a little more tan today, didn't you? Boy, you should have seen Millie this morning. She did a fine jackknife off the high diving board.
No, cut it out.
What do you think I'm snowing you, kid, huh? You know, I wouldn't admit this to many people, but she does a jackknife almost as good as me. Oh, you see, I know what I'm talking about, because I was a high diving champion out on the West Coast.
Hal's so shy before he meets people. Then you can't keep him still.
Yeah.
Hi. Madge, are you still here?
Oh, sir, pardon me. I'll be getting dressed now.
It's about time.
Hurry up, Delilah. Get beautiful for us.
You ought to see the way Madge primps. First, she uses 6 different kinds of face cream. Then, she dusts herself all over with powder. And then, she puts perfume behind her ears to make her seem real mysterious. I mean, she takes half an hour just to... She won't be ready for hours.
Helen, is your mother taken care of?
Yes, Flo, I got a sitter for her.
Let's start packing the baskets.
What line of business are you in, young man?
Now, you see those grain elevators over there, sir? I'm about to enter the grain business.
Oh.
Yeah. You see, well, my daddy was no aristocratic millionaire or nothing like that. He did have some very important friends who were very big men in their own way, you know, and one of them wanted me to take this position with this oil company down in Texas.
Dad and I found a place for Hal, scooping wheat.
Yeah. I figure I'm gonna slide in at the bottom, you know? There's more important things in this world than money. I guess I lived long enough to know that. But I certainly do appreciate the opportunity, and it's all due to Alan and his old father.
I just think that's wonderful.
This is a good business town. A young man can go far.
Sir, I intend to go far.
A young man new in town's got to be a good mixer.
Wouldn't it be nice if he could join the country club and learn how to play golf?
Oh, he won't be able to afford that.
The bowling team's a rowdy gang.
Well, there's a young men's Bible class at the Baptist church.
You know, it just seems to me that there comes a time in a guy's life when he's got to quit rolling around like a pinball, you know? And a little town like this is a darn good place for me to settle down.
Ellen, come on.
Oh.
Alan, I need a man to chip the ice and put the baskets in the car.
I'll help you, ma'am.
No, thank you, just the same. Alan, if you don't mind.
Mind your manners, Hal. Oh, yeah.
Mom, would you show the young man your drawings?
Hey, you want to see my art?
What, you mean tell me you draw pictures?
Howard.
That's Mrs. Potts.
Whoa, that looks just like her.
Yeah, I love Mrs. Potts. When I go to heaven, I expect everybody up there will be just like her.
Hey, kid, you want to draw me?
Sure, I'll try.
I used to have a job as a model once, you know. They made me pose in front of the whole class in the raw. Here, how's this?
No.
No, that's right. I got plenty more. Okay.
Why don't you try to look natural?
Gee, that's hard.
Oh, Howard, look at that sunset.
Oh, yeah, it sure is pretty.
Isn't that the most flaming sunset you ever did see?
Uh-huh. If someone painted that in a picture, nobody would believe it.
It's like the daylight doesn't want to end, isn't it?
I don't know.
Like the daytime was going to put up a big scrap. Maybe set the whole world on fire just to keep the nighttime from creeping on.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't have exactly put it that way, Rosemary. That was nice. That sounded good.
What'd you do this afternoon, kid?
I read a book.
Well, you read a whole book in one afternoon?
Sure. Hold still.
Oh, son of a gun. What was it about?
Well, it's kind of hard to explain. It's more the way you feel when you read it. Kind of warm inside and sad and amused, all at the same time.
Sure. I used to go out once with a girl who read books, boy. You know, yeah. She joined that book at a month club, you know? They had her reading books all the time. She'd no sooner than finish one book than shoot her another one.
Howard, where are you going?
Oh, I'll be right back, Rosemary. 1 minute.
Last summer, I read all of Shakespeare's sonnets.
I wish I did more reading. I think I'm gonna do that now that I'm settling down.
The summer's flower is to the summer sweet, though to itself it only live and die. That's Shakespeare.
Sure.
I write poetry, too. I've written things I've never shown to a living soul.
You know, kid, sometimes I think you must be some sort of genius. That's me. Hey, take a look at that. Whoa. Oh, I certainly do admire people who are artistic. Can I keep this?
Sure.
Thank you. Thank you.
Howard, you leave that flask right where it is.
Did you say flask?
Down at the hotel buying bootleg whiskey off those darn porters.
Young man, how would you like to have a little swig of this?
Oh, hot damn, yes, sir.
Howard, put that away.
Oh, why, Millie's seen people drink before. You're not going to be shocked, are you, Millie?
No.
What if somebody came by and told the school board? I'd lose my job quick and you could say Jack Robinson.
Who's going to see? Everybody in town's already at the picnic.
Well, I don't care. Liquor is against the law in this state, and a person ought to abide by the law. Isn't that what you say, young fella?
Right. Person ought to abide by the law.
Here you are, Rosemary.
I'm not going to touch a drop.
Oh, come on now. One little drink, is it going to hurt you?
I said no, and I mean no.
Oh, Rosemary, please, one little drink just for me.
Howard, you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Well, I don't see why.
I guess I know why you want me to take a drink.
Oh, no, come on. Now, that's not true. I just want you to have a good time like the rest of us. Our teacher's got a right to have fun, too, right?
Right.
Right. Come on, honey.
Millie, you promised not to tell any of the kids at school?
Oh, what do you take me for?
Is anybody coming?
The coast is clear.
Woo!
I want some water.
Oh, Millie, you go in the house and get her some water.
No! Howard, I'll get a drink from the water faucet.
Hey.
I'd offer you some, too, Millie, but your old lady had raised Ned.
Oh, what my mom don't know won't hurt her.
No, kid, you lay off of that stuff.
Howard! Come and help me, I see a snake!
She don't see no snake. You go help her, Millie. Drink up. Hey, look at her. Powder on her arms. You know, I was in love with a beautiful girl like that once. Now every time I come over here, I say to myself, Howard, old boy, you can look all you want, but you can't touch that with a 10-foot pole.
Yeah. I'm glad Benson's got himself a nice babe, you know, because he's my buddy. Imagine being married to her.
Oh, no. Alan's family would never let him marry her. Alan's a rich kid. He'll take off someday and forget all about her.
Can't imagine anybody ever forgetting about her.
Look at her putting lipstick on that cute little kisser. You know, I hear that every boy in town was on the make for her by the time she was old enough to go to Sunday school. It seems to me if the good Lord made a girl that pretty, he did it for one reason. And I think it's about time she found out what that reason is. Listen, if you're agonizing, I know a couple of girls down at the hotel.
Well, I appreciate that, but see, I never had to pay for it.
I think that's a very fine attitude.
Look, I thought I was going to faint.
Oh, it's just a piece of garden hose.
What have you two been talking about?
Just talking about the weather, honey.
I bet.
Hey, Madge! Why don't you charge admission?
Shoot. When I was a girl, I was just as pretty as she is.
Of course you were.
I had guys calling on me all the time. Except if my father ever caught me showing off in front of a window, he'd have tammed me with a razor strop. Because I was brought up by strict, God-fearing people.
Oh, hey, Miss Sidney, it's Ernie Higgins and his Happiness Boys. Hey, hit it, Ernie!
Lord, I love that music. Ah. Howard, come dance with me.
No, I'm no good at dancing.
Oh, that's just what you fellas tell yourselves to get out of it. Come on! Oh. Millie, come dance with me.
I gotta leave.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Supposing Hal and I was to do that.
You go ahead for all I care.
All right? I think I will.
Stop it.
Boy, I thought I was doing real good.
You think you're so smart.
Hey, Millie, come on, dance with me.
I never dance with boys.
Honest?
Yeah, I always gotta leave.
Oh, come on, just do the steps I do. Give it a try.
Come on in and dance with me.
Oh, you don't want to dance with me, Rosemary?
Am I too bad?
Just need a little practice, that's all.
Oh, Lord, I love to dance. At school, the kids all called me the dancing fool. I went somewhere dancing every night.
Well, I can't stay in the kitchen if there's dancing.
All right, kid. Now listen to me. I'm the man. The man always leads in everything. Okay, here we go.
You're doing great, Billy.
You like me to hate me?
One time at a big Valentine's Day party, I danced so hard I swooned. The kids all called me the dancing fool.
Oh,
Oh, boy.
all right, kid, I'm going to show you a step I'm learning to do later. Watch. Come on, gotta get the rhythm. Okay, got it? Here it comes. Here it went.
Oh, no,
Where
wait
were
a minute.
you?
It's too
Come on.
hard. Wait.
Come on now, you get the rhythm. Let's go.
Look, Nance can do it.
like that?
Golly, honey, I'm a businessman.
Keep out of my way. I danced so hard one night I swooned right in the center of the ballroom.
You know, Rosemary has pretty legs.
Oh, was that all you men can talk about is women's legs?
Well, I just noticed they have a nice shape.
How'd you like it if we talked about your legs all the time?
It's all right with me. Here they are. Go ahead and talk.
I never saw anything so ugly. Great big hairy legs. I never saw anything so ugly. Let's see your legs, young man.
Whoa, what are you doing?
New rule here tonight. Every man here's got to show his legs.
He has boots on, Rosemary.
Wait a minute.
Where'd you get those boots?
My daddy gave me these boots when he died.
Is that all he gave you? Just boots?
He gave me these boots and said, son, the man of the house is going to need a pair of boots because he's going to have to do a lot of kicking. And then he made up this little poem. Your landlord wants his rent. Your money's all been spent. You go to your woman for solace and she fills you full of torment. And then he said, son, there's going to come a time in your life when the only thing that you got to be proud of is the fact that you are a man. So wear your boots so people can hear you coming. Keep your fists doubled up so they know you mean business when you get there. My daddy was a corker.
Now it's my turn to dance with you. I may be an old maid school teacher, but I can keep up with you. Ride 'em, cowboy!
Rosemary.
I used to have a boyfriend who was a cowboy. I met him in Colorado. He was in love with me because I'm an older woman and have some sense. One night, he took me up on top of the mountain. He wanted to marry me right there on the mountaintop. Said the stars would be our preacher and the moon our best man. Did you ever hear such talk? Did
No,
you?
ma'am, never did.
You know what? You remind me of one of those old statues, one of those Roman
Wait a minute.
gladiators.
Wait a minute.
All they had on was a shield. My, those ancients were depraved. Where you going? I keep up.
Just don't feel like dancing!
Rosemary, he's dancing with Madge. They're young people. Now leave them alone.
Young. I suppose that's something wonderful. They're young.
Oh, God, I'm sick.
Millie?
Millie? Oh, I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
What the little dickens do? Go and get herself tight?
Oh, I feel like I want to die.
Okay,
I got you. No, I hate you. Millie. Madge is the pretty one. Madge is always the pretty one.
Millie, come on, baby. Come on, that's a girl. Come on, you can make it.
Mama's gonna be furious.
Millie was your date. You were supposed to be looking after her, but you were too busy making eyes at Madge. And you were too mad. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You've been stomping around here in those boots like you owned the place, thinking every woman you saw was going to fall madly in love. Well, here's one woman didn't pay you any mind.
I want to know who's been feeding whiskey to my Millie.
He did, Mrs. Owens. It's all his fault.
Now, wait a minute, Rosemary.
Millie is too young to be drinking whiskey.
The boy didn't do anything.
Aristocratic millionaire, my foot.
This is the way it was.
No, an aristocratic millionaire if he spit on you. You're just a piece of Arkansas white trash.
Hey.
Bragging about your father. But he's no better than you are. You think just because you're young, you can walk in here and make off with whatever you like. Well, let me tell you something. You're a fake. You're no jive kid. You're just scared to act your age.
Rosemary.
Why don't you go out and buy yourself a mirror sometime and take a good look in it? It won't be too many years before you'll be counting the gray hairs, and what'll become of you then? You'll end your life in the gutter, and it'll serve you right, because the gutter's where you came from, and the gutter's where you belong.
Shut your mouth, Rosemary. Now cut it out right now. You crazy.
Flo, Millie's perfectly all right now. Ellen held her head and let her be sick. She's perfectly all right now.
Why did you wear this dress?
I don't know. I just put it on.
I want it understood there is to be no more drinking.
It's my fault, Mrs. Owens. I got the whiskey. I'm sorry. It was stupid.
Look, here's Millie now. She's just as good as new.
Al? What happened? Well, what did you do? Come on, answer me.
Alan, can you give me help getting Millie to the car?
Sure, Mrs. Owen.
Honey, just go with
Al, I told you not to drink.
You could just stay here and pack up the baskets and ride home with Howard and Rosemary.
Oh, dear. Flo.
Rosemary, you talked awful to that boy. He didn't do anything. You gotta be careful of what you say to people. You know, men have feelings too, just like women.
What made me do it, Howard? What made me act that way?
I don't know. Maybe it was the harvest moon.
I didn't want to come to this darn picnic. It's the last night of my vacation. I just wanted to have a good time.
Well, why don't we just go for a little ride?
Yeah, let's go for a ride. I just want to have a good time. I just want to have a good time.
Don't feel bad. Women like Miss Sidney, they make me disgusted with the whole female sex. You know that statue she was telling you about? The gladiator? That was in our school library. Last year, she and some of the other teachers made such a fuss about it. They said it was an insult to them every time they walked into the building. Finally, they made the principal, I don't know how to say this. One of the janitors got busy with a chisel, and then they weren't insulted anymore. Then the next day, there was a big sign hanging on the statue. Miss Sidney was here. I know you're not in the mood for funny stories, but you just have to laugh at Miss Sidney.
What's the use, baby? She saw through me like an X-ray machine. I'm a bum. Ain't no place in the world for a guy like me.
I know how you feel. Millie, she is so smart and talented. And I get to feeling so jealous of her. Worthless when I try and be like her. And then I tell myself, I'm not Millie. I'm me. And I feel lots better.
Yeah, well, I'm me.
Sure.
Sure. What's that?
Oh, well, you are very entertaining. I mean, I think you say all sorts of witty things, and I love to listen to you talk. And you're a wonderful dancer.
What good is dancing?
Oh, I can tell a lot about a man by dancing with him.
You can.
Sure. Well, some men, even though they're smart, when they take a girl in their arms to dance, they're kind of awkward. And she feels uncomfortable.
She does?
But when you took me in your arms to dance, I had the most wonderful feeling. You knew exactly where you were going, and I could follow you every step of the way. So you're not so bad. I don't care what you say.
Oh, yeah. Let me level with you, baby. When I was 14, I spent a year in jail.
Honest?
Yeah. Well, they called it a reform school, but let me tell you, kid, it was a jail.
What for?
Stole a guy's motorcycle. That's right, stole it. I ain't got no excuses. I stole it because I wanted to get on that damn thing and ride so far, so fast that nothing could ever catch up to me. And then my old lady turned me into the authorities. I done everything I can with the boy. She said, I just can't do nothing more. Off I go. That lousy, stinking place. And when I finally get out, my old lady sorry to see me back, because my daddy's always loaded, and she's got this new boyfriend, you know. I'm just in the way. Well, there you go. I never told that to Soul. So now you want to faint, maybe? Get sick, go running off to your mama? You go ahead, I ain't gonna stop you. You come out here on this picnic looking like a pretty little doll. But you're a real woman, aren't you?
I want to be.
Well, you are.
I have to get home.
Do you? There's other places that we could go. Not so many people.
Must have been moon glow way up in the blue. It must have been moon glow that led me straight to you. I still hear you sing, dear one, hold me fast. And I started praying, oh Lord, please let this last. We seem to float right through the air. Heavenly songs seem to come from everywhere. And now when there's moon glow way up in the blue, I always remember that moon glow gave me you. And now, when there's moon glow way up in the blue, I always remember that moon glow gave me you. That moon glow gave me you.
Here we are, Rosemary. Right back where we started from. I guess everyone else has been home from the picnic for hours. You were awful nice to me tonight, Rosemary. You don't suppose that Mrs. Owens suspects anything, do you?
I don't care if she does.
Businessman has got to be careful of talk. And you are a school teacher, don't you know? I better be getting back to Cherryvale. I have to open up the shop in the morning. Good night, Rosemary. Actually, I should be saying good morning.
Howard, where are you going?
Home, honey.
You can't leave without me.
Honey, talk sense.
Not after tonight, that sense.
Oh, honey, be reasonable.
Take me with you, Howard.
No. What would people say?
The hell with what people would say.
Honey.
People say if I walked down the street and thumbed my nose at him. What people say if I showed him my pink panties. What do I care what people say?
Rosemary, you're not acting yourself tonight.
Oh, yes, I am. I'm more myself than I ever was. Take me with you, Howard. If you don't, I don't know what I'll do with myself. I mean it.
Well, go upstairs and go to sleep. School starts tomorrow. We'll talk about this on Saturday.
Maybe you won't be back on Saturday.
Oh, Rosemary, you...
Maybe you won't be back ever again.
Oh.
And what's the next step in store for me? Be nice to the next man and the next. There's no one left to care whether I'm nice to him or not. I'm ready for the grave, and I don't have anyone to take me there.
Oh, Rosemary.
You can't let that happen to me, Howard.
I don't understand what's happened to you lately. When I first met you, you were the best sport I ever met. You were always good for a laugh.
I can't laugh anymore. You said you were going to marry me, Howard. You said when I got back from my vacation, you'd be waiting with the preacher. Where's the preacher, Howard? Where is he?
I've had a very busy summer. Besides, I'm not a boy anymore. People form certain kinds of lives, and then all of a sudden, it's too late to change.
Well, I'm no spring chicken either. Maybe a little older than you think I am. I've formed my ways, too, but they can be changed. They gotta change. It's no good living like this. In rented rooms, meeting a bunch of old maids for supper every night, and then walking back home alone.
I know what you mean, Rosemary. I mean, my life is no bed of roses either.
Then why don't you do something to change it?
I don't know. I just feel like there's a little bad in everybody's life.
Each year I keep telling myself it's the last, something will happen. Nothing ever does, except I get a little crazier all the time.
Well...
A well is a hole in the ground, Howard.
Oh, I wasn't trying to be funny.
All this time you've just been leading me on?
No. Oh, no. That is not true.
I'd like to know what else you call it.
I'm working very hard. I'm going crazy. Can't we talk about this on Saturday?
We'll talk about it now. You gotta marry me, Howard.
I can't marry you now.
You could be over here in the morning.
But you're being unreasonable.
You gotta marry me, Howard.
What about your job?
Alva Jackson can take my place until they get someone from the agency.
Oh, well... I guess I'd have to pay Fred Jenkins to mind the store for a few days.
Get him.
No. I'm not going to marry you, Rosemary. I'm not going to marry any woman that says, Howard, you've got to marry me. I'm not going to. I mean, if a woman wants me to marry her, she should at least say please.
Please marry me, Howard.
Just give me some time, Bova.
God,
We'll get
please
this straight.
marry me.
What are you doing?
Please marry me.
Oh, no, Rosemary, please. You go upstairs and go to bed. I'll drive over in the morning. We'll talk about it then.
You're sure coming to take me away.
No. I'll call you first thing.
Good night, Howard.
Good night, Rosemary.
Please call.
I'll call.
Please call.
I will, Rosemary. I will.
Please call.
Oh, honey, don't worry.
Good night, Howard.
Good night, Rosemary.
How you get in?
The kitchen door is always open.
I'll take the truck back to where we were. Get some sleep. Can't go back to Benson's house now.
No.
I didn't even think of Benson just this second.
I don't think either of us thought much about anything.
You all right?
Yes, I'm all right.
Will I see you tomorrow?
I don't know.
Almost forgot I started a job this morning.
I have to be at the dime store at 9.
What time you through?
6.
Will I see you?
I don't know.
Yeah, well. I guess I better get going.
I guess so.
How you gonna handle your mother?
Oh. I don't know. Don't worry.
You don't mind going with a guy who's just a grain scooper, do you?
Oh, don't be silly.
Because I really think I'll be happier doing that, you know? Something I can handle than I would be pretending to be some kind of big shot, you know?
Can have just as much a future as any other kind of job.
Sure. Sure. A guy gets spoiled, you know, when he's a good football player or something. He thinks his whole life's gonna be big time, but... I'm so lucky I met you. I feel fine. I feel like coming down through the clouds in a parachute, landing solid right on the ground. And the old world feels good to my feet again. Baby, are you crying?
No, just a little.
Why?
I don't know.
You almost got me doing it.
It's not because I'm unhappy.
Same here, I'm not unhappy.
It's just...
Baby. Kiss me goodnight.
Oh, no, it's just gonna start everything all over again.
Kiss me goodnight anyway.
If you Promise not to hold me.
Yeah, I promise. Keep my hands at my side, see?
Well, were you awake when she came in?
No.
Did she say anything to you this morning?
No.
Madge, honey. Oh, Madge, let me in. Still has her door locked. I call in at her and she just won't answer. I can't understand why I didn't hear her come in last night. I was sitting right there. I thought I was awake.
Dad, I know what happened.
I bet you don't know a thing, Millie Owens. And if anybody... Have you been smoking?
Mom!
Is Madge all right?
Why, what do you mean?
I just mean, did she get home all right?
Of course she got home. Told me everything that happened. Seems that young hoodlum just abducted her. She finally had to fight him off and walk home. Next time you take tramps in, Helen Potts, I'll thank you to keep them on your side of the yard.
Has anyone heard from Alan?
No.
Well, where's the young man?
I know where he should be, in the penitentiary. That's where he's going to be if he comes around here again.
Has anyone seen Howard?
Howard?
No, Rosemary.
Oh, he said he might be around this morning. Mrs. Potts, I'm storing some of my summer clothes in the attic. Could you give me a hand for a minute?
Oh, well, sure, Rosemary.
Besides, I need someone to talk to.
She's been running around the house all morning like a chicken with its head cut off. Something's up. Millie?
Morning, Miss Owens.
Millie. Show Holland.
Oh, girl, I hope that Rosemary's ready. I promised the principal we'd be in early for registration.
How do I look, Irma?
Well, that's a cute dress. Oh, let me fix it in the back.
I think a teacher should dress up first day of school to give the students a good first impression.
Are you all set for school again, Millie?
Uh-huh.
Is Rosemary ready?
Well, I don't know. You can go on up if you want to.
Lovely picnic, wasn't it?
We missed seeing Madge at the park last night. Whatever happened to her?
Come on, Christine. I bet we have to get that sleepy girl out of bed. Woo, Rosemary!
Hey, Madge, you want to go dancing? Come on, Madge. Let me be next.
Hey, knock that off, stupid.
My brother's seen him parked under the bridge. Alan Benson's been looking for him all over town. I knew she liked the guys.
Oh, that's it, Bob! I told you to knock it off!
You girl!
Dude, it's all me and my sister. You come back here and say that! Back here, Bob! That's it, Bob!
I don't have enough closet space. I'll have to get another armchair. How? What happened to you?
I had to hit the river to get away from the cops.
Cops?
Yeah. Alan told him that I stole his car. It wasn't his car.
Oh, yeah. See, I knew you'd go for her. You've got your problems and I've got mine. They're both spelled W-O-M-E-N. Boy, they can sure get under your skin. But that doesn't mean that you've got to marry them, does it?
Look, I gotta get out of town. The cops are gonna figure I'm hiding out in here.
You're not being very helpful.
Helpful?
Yes, we're both in the same boat.
What do you mean?
You've got a woman that you can't have. I've got a woman that I can have.
Someday I'm gonna kill that little bastard. Hi, Howard.
Oh, hello, Millie. I'm supposed to see Rosemary. Is she up in her room?
Sure.
Oh, well, I'd better get up there and see her because she's expecting me.
Oh, actually, Howard, I think maybe you better holler from the bottom of the stairs because all the others are up there, too.
Others?
Yeah, Mrs. Potts and Miss Schoenwalder, Miss Henderson, and Irma Cronkite.
Oh, no. You see, I was going to call first before I came over. This is the middle of my busiest season. Huh?
Girls, it's my man. I'm getting married!
Oh, Howard. Hi, Alan. Madge got home all right. She finally had to walk all the way.
She didn't walk all the way. I know that Hal drove her home. Could I see her, Millie?
Yeah. Hey, Madge! Alan's here. Should probably be a few minutes.
Sure.
I always liked you, Alan. Didn't you know that?
Like me?
Yeah, it's awfully hard to show somebody that you like them, isn't it?
It's easy for some people.
Makes you feel like such a sap. Don't know why.
I'm glad you like me, Millie.
I don't expect you to do anything about it. I just wanted you to know.
Hi, Alan.
Madge.
I'm awfully sorry, Alan.
Whatever happened, it's not your fault. See, I know what Hal's like. But I've got him taken care of now. He won't be bothering you anymore.
Alan, what do you mean?
I didn't feel like telling your mother about it yesterday. But at college, I spent half my life getting him out of jams. I knew he'd had a few tough breaks, and I felt sorry for him. But this is the thanks I get. There's no use pampering him anymore.
Where is he, Alan? I mean, is he all right?
Hal's all right. Don't worry about him. And I take it on myself to offer you his official goodbye.
Alan, I didn't know you were here.
His own.
I didn't hear you. Howard, getting married.
Here comes the bride. Here comes the bride. Dee, 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 dee.
all your troubles be little ones.
You are getting a wonderful girl, Howard Bevins.
And Rosemary is getting a fine man.
Oh, they don't come any better than Rosemary.
Wait till we tell the principal about this.
Oh.
And all your troubles be little ones.
Girl, have you got on something old?
I've got on an old pair of nylons, but they're as good as new.
And that's a brand new outfit she's got on. Rosemary, are you wearing something blue? I don't see it.
And you're not gonna. Oh, but I don't have anything to borrow.
Here. No, Madge, give me something to borrow. It'll bring you good luck. Here, Rosemary, Madge has something for you to borrow.
You can borrow my handkerchief, Miss Sidney.
Thank you, Madge. Isn't Madge pretty, girls?
Oh, yes, uh-huh.
A girl as pretty as Madge can sail through life without a care. Oh, dear, all this has happened so fast, I just can't believe it. Oh, Mrs. Owens, I left my hot water bottle in the closet. My curlers are in the bathroom. You and the girls can have them. The rest of my things I've stored up in the attic. Howard and I'll come by and get them as soon as we get settled in Cherryvale. It's not too far away, and you and I can still be good friends, same as before.
Rosemary, I just hate to bring this up right now, but you really didn't give us much notice. Don't you know somebody I can rent the room to?
Oh, didn't you tell her about Linda Sue Breckenridge?
Oh, yes, Linda Sue. She's the sewing teacher.
And she is a darling girl.
She and Mrs. Bendix had a fight. Mrs. Bendix wanted to charge her 20 cents for her orange juice, and none of us girls ever paid more than 15, did we, girls?
No.
Irma, you tell Linda Sue to get in touch with Mrs. Owens.
Oh, thank you, Rosemary.
Rosemary, are you all ready? I have to pick up the license yet.
Oh. Goodbye, girls. We've had some jolly times. Oh, Irma. Mrs. Owens, I just know you two are going to be as happy as Howard and I'll be.
How'd you help with the bags, Alan?
Oh, Mrs. Potts, you've been a wonderful friend.
Just be happy, Rosemary. Forever and ever.
I suppose a man has to get married sometime.
Of course.
Actually, people would rather do business with a married man.
Millie, you are going to be a famous novelist someday, and I'm going to be so proud I knew you. I'm going to ask you for your autograph.
Oh, thanks, Miss Sidney.
Are you all set, Rosemary?
And raring to go. But where are we going?
I don't know. Well, I have a cousin who has a tourist camp down in the Ozarks. I don't know if you'd like that.
Oh, Howard. I love the Ozarks.
May all your troubles be
I called you and you wouldn't answer me. Now, you've got to talk to me. What happened last night?
Mrs. Owens, aren't you gonna come say goodbye?
I'll be right there in a minute. What did Alan say? Is he upset?
I don't know, Mom.
Don't you budge from this spot. I'm going to come right back, and I'm going to bring Alan back with me.
Come on, Flo. I never thought she'd do it.
No, me neither.
Al, what happened?
Oh, baby, I'm in a bad jam. Alan had his old man set the cops on my tail.
How'd you get away?
I had to knock one of the cops out cold and swim the river. Look, I gotta get out of town. There's a freight coming soon, but I couldn't just leave and not see you again.
Alan!
What are you doing here?
You lied, Vincent. You told the cops that I swiped your car. It was a lousy lie.
What'd you expect me to do? You better get out of town if you know what's good for you.
I'll go when I'm ready.
No, you won't. You're going now.
Now look, Vince! I do not want to fight you. You're the only friend I ever had. I'm not your friend anymore.
You saw another pretty girl and you had to add her to your list.
It's not true.
Let me go. Let me go.
You had enough, kid.
Oh, Alan, are you all right?
Mom, don't.
Oh, baby. It's all changed now.
Where are you going?
Tulsa. I can always get me a job, Bill, at the Hotel Mayo. Come with me, baby. Go upstairs and get your things. Look, I know it sounds crummy, but they always let me use this little room there, you know? And we could share it, and I'd save up my dough, and we could get ourselves a little house, maybe even a farm. Come on, baby, please. Come on. Come on.
Al, I can't.
Why?
Don't you see why?
Is this as far as it goes? This as far as it ever goes? Baby, kiss me goodbye. Look, I gotta know how you feel. Last night I thought... I've been thinking all night. I ain't never said this before.
What?
I love you. Do you hear me? But baby, I got to go. You love me too, don't you?
What good is it if I do?
Oh. Look, I gotta claim what's mine. Or I ain't gonna have nothing in this life. And you are mine, baby. You are mine. You are the only real thing I ever had. Kiss me goodbye. Oh, Dad. You love me, and you know it. You love me, baby. You love me. You love me.
Oh, Mom. I do love him, Mom.
Oh, God, I hope that's not true.
I never knew what the feeling was before. You got on the train. Now I'll never see him again.
Just be glad you didn't marry him.
I would have. I would have. Well, Mom, what can you do with the love that you feel? Where is there you can take it?
I never found her.
No, please, no, God.
The police found these on the riverbank. Flo?
Girls always liked Hal. Months after he left the fraternity, the girls would still call. Is Hal there? Does anyone know where Hal's gone? The voices sounded so forlorn.
Alan, I want you to come to supper tonight. I'm going to make everything you like. Sweet potato pie.
I'll be gone, Mrs. Owens.
Gone.
Dad's been after me to take him up to Michigan on a fishing trip. I've been stalling
But you're
him.
going to come back before you go off to Philadelphia, aren't you?
I'll be back Christmas, Mrs. Owens.
Christmas.
Madge is beautiful. Made me feel so proud to tell myself she's mine. Did I think I could spend the rest of my life just looking at her?
Oh, Alan, Alan, go in and see her one more time.
No, I'll be back Christmas.
Oh, Alan.
I'll drop by, say hello.
Bye, Alan! Bye.
You're going to be late for school, Millie.
Oh, gee, I almost forgot. I'm never gonna fall in love.
Just wait till you're a little older before you say that, Millie girl.
Oh, no. When I graduate from college, I'm going to New York City. And I'm gonna write novels that'll shock people right out of their senses. I'm gonna become so great and famous, I'll never have to fall in love and marry some jerk and raise a bunch of grimy kids.
Just get to school.
Hey, goon girl.
Oh, it's Bomber Gunzel. He thinks he's so smart.
I didn't think so.
Hey, goon girl. Come kiss me. I want to puke.
Oh, Bomber, you come back here. I tell you, you're gonna wait out. Come back here and say it to my face, you chicken. See you all this evening.
You liked him, didn't you, Helen?
Yes. Yeah, I liked him. Well, Flo, I've just gotten so used to things as they are. Occasionally there's a hairpin on the floor, and there's a geranium in the kitchen window, and there's the smell of Mama's medicines. Well, he just walked through that door and clumped through those tiny rooms like it was still outdoors. There was a man in the house. Felt good.
I know.
Reminded me that I'm a woman. That felt good, too.
Mom,
You better hurry, honey. You don't want to be late to work.
please don't get mad, Mom. I'm doing this for spite.
Oh, Madge.
I'm going to Tulsa, Mom.
No, no.
I know how you feel, but I don't know what else to do.
Alan's coming back at Christmas. He's going to take you to the dance at the country club. He's going to forget all about
I don't love Alan, Mom.
Madge.
I have to go.
Wait,
My bus
wait.
leaves in a few minutes.
Wait a minute. You don't know what you're doing. Now, maybe you think you love him now, but in a few years, you're going to hate the day you ever met him.
He needs me, Mom.
Oh, honey, he needs you because he's no good. Oh, even if you do love him, darling, will you try to forget him? Just try.
It's no use, Mom.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God.
What, Mrs. Potts?
Baby.
Oh. You'll take care of Mom for me, won't you? Don't worry, Mom. I will write you, and I have money that I've been saving, and there are plenty of jobs in Tulsa. I can always work. Oh, I have to go. Mother, tell Millie that I never meant it all those times I said I hated her.
Tell her that I have always been very proud that I had such a smart sister.
Could I stop Drew, Helen?
Could anyone have stopped you, Flo?
So many things I wanted to tell her.
Well, just let her learn them for herself.